Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to film for you my April favorites video. I don't remember the last time I filmed a favorites. I know I have posted on Instagram my favorites for the month. I will be posting a picture of these favorites as well, but I wanted to go ahead and film the video for this. So I will go ahead and get into it, and I will preface this by saying a lot of these are in my most recent basket. I don't know when this is going to be going up. So I have a basket that's going on now, and I just filmed my next makeup basket. But a lot of these are from a recent makeup basket, and you'll notice that if you've watched that makeup basket video. But, I mean, obviously that means that I have been loving the things that I've been using in my basket, and that's a really good thing. That's the reason why I do my makeup baskets, so that I can really enjoy my collection. So I'll go ahead and get into my favorites, and I will start with a foundation. This is the Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot All Day Liquid to Powder Foundation. I love this so much. This made my skin look so good. There was one day that I put this over one primer, and I can't remember what it was now, but I know when I go to use it, I know that that's not the combo I can use, because I test this out with nothing, you know, just my regular primer, or I test this out with nothing straight over my moisturizer, and then I also try this with like an illuminating illuminating primer, just to kind of see what works best, if it, you know, if I can wear it anyway, or if I have to wear it a certain way. So this claims to be Shine Block 12-hour long wear technology with super blur powders, and I fully stand behind that claim. This looked great on me for more than 12 hours, so I really loved this foundation. This is a perfect color match for me. This is in the shade Fair Enough, I believe. Yes, it's called Fair Enough. It was either that or Fair Game, which I think is also a really cute name for a fair foundation. So that is my first favorite, my One Heck of a Blot foundation. The next favorite that I have is another type product like that. This is the Dr. Jart Plus BB Beauty Balm Multi-Action Skincare Plus Makeup. This is a favorite of Tara Babies here on YouTube. She has gone through so many of these. She goes through like 10 a year or something like that. And I see why. I love this so much. I'm sad that this little sample is gone, but I really love this product so much that I will consider purchasing a full size of this. This is in the shade Light to Medium. It has titanium dioxide and zinc oxide in it for SPF. Does has SPF 45. Love this so much. It does give your skin a bit of a tint. That's why it does have a light to medium suggestion on here, and I wonder if this is kind of like a Korean or Japanese kind of skincare. It does have some Japanese writing here on the back, but it is made in New York, USA. No, it's made in Korea. Let's say that. It is distributed from New York. So anyways, whichever, I love this so much, and will definitely think about repurchasing that. A little mini powder that I have is this Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I see the hype on this product. I know that this has been a favorite of so many people for so long. I set my primer and moisturizer with a loose setting powder such as this, and from the first time I used this, I was absolutely smitten with this product. Luckily I have a lot left, but I would be interested in purchasing this again. But what I think I might do before I do that is buy the NYC powder. I need to research which one it is exactly that I've been told is a very close dupe to this, but this makes my skin flawless enough for me to feel like I didn't even need to put a foundation over top of it. Now, I'm sure by the end of the day that would probably be a very poor choice on my part, but it looks that way when I first put this on. It is absolutely beautiful. I've used this to set my foundation as well, and I'm super happy and impressed with this product. Definitely something I would think about repurchasing in the future if I don't find that I think that the NYC powder is enough of a dupe for me. The next product I have is what's on my cheeks today. This is the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Bella Bellini. I've had this in a basket before, but I carried it over to this next basket. Don't think I ever posted the pictures on Instagram, but I know it was suggested to me that this was very similar to NARS's Orgasm. It's also very similar to Petal by MAC, which is a mineralized blush. And I agree on both accounts. However, when I wear this, it feels nothing like NARS Orgasm. But I did do finger swatches next to each other, and as you know, I finished up my NARS Orgasm now. I will go ahead and post those pictures on Instagram soon. But this is absolutely gorgeous. It does something to my cheeks that I don't feel either of those other blushes do, and I love this so much. I always want to put this on my face, but I have other things that I want to try and use. So definitely something that I always come back to, but trying to use other stuff and avoid constantly going to that. Another blush that I wasn't sure was going to be unique for me, but it really is. I can't explain it, but it just is. And this is the Benefit California blush. This is a really bright peachy shade, as you can see. And this is gorgeous on my cheeks. I love it. Like I said, similar to probably a lot of other blushes that I have, but it's different in a way that I just can't describe it. But I will say that I have noticed very recently that a lot of coral or orangey tone blushes are starting to look exactly the same on me. And although I still have some reason why I want to hang on to all of them, I realize that I probably don't need every single one of those shades because they all just end up looking pretty much the same on me. But that California blush, something about it, it's gorgeous on the cheeks. A highlighter that is marketed as a blush is Milani's Baked Blush in Rosa Romantica. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous over top of my the Balm Mary Luminizer by itself. It just has this perfect pinky champagne in your face bam highlight to it. I do have it on today. I don't know how bam it's looking right now, but it takes my breath away every time I put this on my cheeks. It really, really does. I love this so much. And another thing that I don't want to stop using, but I have to push myself to use other blushes. But oh my god, this is gorgeous. Rosa Romantica. If you can find this in your local CVS or wherever they sell Milani, please pick it up. Do yourself a favor. It is gorgeous. Eyeshadow palettes, but first in this eyeshadow palette is a larger middle shade that can be used as a highlighter or can be used as another shadow in this palette. So we'll go with the highlighter aspect of it first, since that's what we're talking about. I love that highlighter shade in the middle so much. This is the Tarte Make Believe in Yourself palette. I'm sorry I didn't say that. I'm sure you guys have seen it several times already here on YouTube, but this right here, I had said this in my makeup basket when I went to pull this in. This right here reminds me so much of the Thunderstruck eyeshadow from Kat Von D that I was using as a highlight. The Kat Von D formula is super soft, so it shattered pretty quickly with no real force at all. So I didn't want to repurchase that because it just isn't a great formulation as far as that goes. It's very fragile. But this also reminds me of the MAC Vanilla Pigment, which was another reason why I didn't purchase Thunderstruck, because I got a very similar effect from that. But that being said, I feel a pressed version is easier to work with than a pigment version, so I'm very glad to have this shade right here in this palette, and I love it. Another one that I really couldn't peel myself away from the last couple of weeks, but I love this palette. These shadows are so shiny and metallic on the lid. If you like that look, like, this is definitely for you if you are about that life, because I got so many compliments. I didn't use every shade in here. I think I did not use Wings, Marvel, Trance, or Mystic, but every other one I used, and this palette is out of this world. Before this is completely gone, because I think it's limited edition, pick it up. I mean, I know a ton of people have done videos on dupe products. You may get close to the color, but you're not going to get all of these shades in this metallic of a formula. If you don't care about the metallic formula and you're just about the color, then, you know, go ahead and dupe away. But honestly, you're not going to get dupes of every shade in here with the type of metallic punch that these give. The next palette that I have that's a favorite is my Modern Renaissance palette. I love this palette so much. These colors are absolutely incredible. I wore this several times in my last basket. Absolutely beautiful. I wore Love Letter. That may be very intimidating to some people, but that's the shade that I wore the most, and I want to keep using this palette. I kind of pulled myself away from it to use other products like the Tarte Make Believe in Yourself palette, but this is definitely going to be something that I pick up over and over and over again. I love it so much. And the next to last favorite that I have is this pink body mist in the scent Beach Flower. This is awesome. I love this so much. I don't even know what to say about it. This is called, it says Beach Life, Tiare Flower and Palm Leaves. And that's pretty much it, but that's the description. I love Tiare Flower. I have a couple of candles in Tiare Flower. I am always drawn to this scent. I have been layering this over top of another scent. I can't remember, what have I been putting on? Oh, I have been putting on the Britney Spears Fantasy perfume and these two mix so well together, but this is an absolute favorite. This is an absolute standout. I like to spray this on myself without that perfume, because I feel that perfume can overpower this sometimes, but then throughout the day, once these two really intermix, it leaves you with a really nice scent. But I love this scent so much. I have used that much of it in like 2 weeks. It was brand new. So I don't ever go through these things that quickly. So I'm really in love with that scent. And the very last thing is what's on my lips today. This is the MAC lipstick in the shade Syrup. And the reason why this is a favorite is because this has been in my collection for God knows how long. Years. No, I might have picked this one up fairly recently. I'm not sure. But still, at least 6 months to a year in my collection, never touched it. And I pulled it out for this last basket and put it on, and I didn't know what I was missing. This is a Luster. The Luster is my favorite formula from MAC, my favorite finish. So I had no idea whatsoever what I was missing. But I love this shade. I love it on me. And I am so glad that I pulled this out, because I want to keep using this and make this maybe one of the MAC lipsticks that I finish up this year. I did finish one. I'd like to finish two. So that is it for my favorites. I apologize. It's the second video that I have filmed with my janky ass nails. I super apologize, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.